Let's rewind to early 20th century Iran. Back then, opium wasn't just a drug, it was a cornerstone of the economy. Under Reza Shah Pahlavi, from 1921 to 1941, opium ranked among Iran's top exports. The state got creative, experimenting with monopolies, taxes, and regulations, all in the name of boosting revenue. But what started as a fiscal solution quickly revealed deeper long-term tensions: public health risks, mounting international pressure, and the government's own thirst for income. Fast forward to today, and the story gets even more complicated. Despite some of the harshest penalties in the world, including capital punishment for traffickers, Iran still faces high addiction rates. Heroin use has surged, and synthetic drugs are on the rise. The state's response has swung like a pendulum. Sometimes harsh crackdowns and mass arrests, other times leaning toward harm reduction with ration cards for elderly addicts, licensed cultivation for medical use, and rehabilitation programs. But here's the dilemma. How do you fight a trade that once helped build your nation's economy? The numbers are sobering. According to Iran's drug control headquarters, there are roughly 2.8 million people in the country struggling with drug dependency. In 2023 alone, authorities reported over 400,000 arrests related to smuggling, mostly along the border with Afghanistan, the world's leading opium producer. And yet, despite all these efforts, the drug trade adapts, innovates, and persists. For Iran, geography is destiny. With Afghanistan right next door, Iran has become both a major transit route and a growing consumer market. Internationally, this makes Iran a frontline state in the global war on drugs. Domestically, it means policymakers are caught between two fires: international demands to crack down, and local realities that make total eradication nearly impossible. The political economy of opium in Iran isn't just about drugs. It's about the intersection of policy, power, and unintended consequences. When a product like opium shifts from economic pillar to public health crisis, every decision, whether it's tougher penalties or more nuanced harm reduction, carries trade-offs. So here's the takeaway for policymakers: history matters. The line between medicine and poison is often drawn by politics, not pharmacology. And in a region where borders are porous and incentives are high, any solution has to balance economic realities with public health needs. Iran's struggle is a cautionary tale. The choices you make today about regulation, enforcement, and harm reduction will ripple for generations. The political economy of opium is never just a story about drugs. It's a story about how nations navigate the thin line between necessity and risk.